1, mount up.
Form
Vic are we in?
So we're gonna have Stone and
Randall lead Vic.
You guys are gonna be the primary vehicle operators.
Sergeant Trooper, do we know where we're going through? Because
Lost her.
it seems to be we're turning on.
Yes, top.
On
You
the
didn't
runway
fuck it
or
up.
what?
Wait, well, once we get the vehicle.
Second to last,
I'll let you know here in a minute.
Are we trying to steal my thing with the fucking circus music? I heard that shit.
Trips up.
664.
Get alright, this Guerrero. Am I still the Crow?
I assume we're still driving and gun for your vehicle.
Yep, you guys can be with me at all times.
Whoever's in.
Sergeant, am I still in the Crow? This Guerrero?
That's where I always am.
Yeah, you're in the front Vic, Gunner.
Mike's loaded.
Copy that.
That was all in.
1-1, Mike's loaded.
Alright, so we're rolling with the truck all night, correct? We're responsible for the truck.
That's a firm.
1317, send traffic.
All stations on this net. This is Vic 1 requesting
Third
Sergeant
armed vehicle, over. Second to last. Vic 5.
Just make sure my radio's working.
Look like Lincoln Logs on wheels? Eh, they don't look too bad.
Vic 5 is armed.
Do we have 1-7 in here?
On this net. This is Vic 1 requesting a radio
1217, send traffic.
50 over.
Ron Reynolds, can you hear me?
Are you having issues with space? Over.
Hey, relay up, and we only got room in these trucks for 10 people total, so if 1-7's rolling with us, Actual ain't gonna be able to roll with us.
Sergeant Trooper, are you hearing me on the radio?
Bravo, be advised.
Yeah, bro, he knows. Pop and say again.
This is Bob, and I'm asking if you're reading me on radio.
Yeah, I hear you. Wow, you're not getting anybody on 5-0?
I'm not getting anybody at 5-0.
17, all loaded, over.
All stations on this net. This is Vic 1 requesting a radio check on frequency 50 over.
13, this is 17, send traffic.
Sergeant Reynolds, can we get the rest of the convoy to check in on 5-0?
Good copy, Vic 2, Vic 1 out.
Roger that, just be advised, last Vic should have 1-4 in it, so you might not find any space there either.
So do we know we're going off-road and
Yes, you're gonna have to go off-road. Fall.
staying off the runway?
1-1, Mike's loaded.
Yeah, don't go on the runway. I'd go, don't even go left, I'd go straight off.
Be advised, we're all in, ready to move out. 1217, good copy, over.
Reynolds, can you hear me?
Roger that.
You want him driving off
1417, set
on
traffic.
the runway or no?
Last Vic, this is Vic 1, MG 5x5, frequency 250 over.
Roger that, good read on 1-4, break. Havoc 1, I got eyes on 2 more people at the very end of the line, not in a vehicle. Somebody figure out what the hell is going on and unfuck this shit so we can move out.
Actually, you want us to drive on the runway?
Copy that.
1-3.
Follow the rest plan, Father.
Yeah, I see big
How
arrows.
the fuck are they having space issues with 6 goddamn trucks? I'm about to lose my shit.
Just listen
But
for,
I'm not allowed to.
On 5-0, right?
Yeah, I just see one left turning left sign and then that's it. Then
And then I just follow the marker.
Yeah, I guess the arrows.
Yep.
alrighty.
They really have us driving right across the fucking tarmac?
That's a firm. I just been trying to ask it, and I'm not getting a response back about if we should change this.
One 617 requesting sending it up that we're grabbing an extra Vic just so they don't ask what the hell's going on with that. Recommend we send up the chain. We're about to grab another vehicle out of the motorcad so they don't ask us what the hell's going on. Don't cross the tarmac. Unless
Here's
you
your
double
answer,
check.
Pavel.
We got active planes on the tarmac.
No shit. Goddamn airbase.
What's last comment?
Alpha Bravo, earplug check.
That's good. Thank you.
Bravo's good.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Gus, remember PID.
Not Vic 1, that's for sure.
Why the fuck are we still rolling out onto an active fucking flight line?
Who do you think would win in a drag race down this strip? Thunder or us?
Probably the guy in the fucking airplane, which is why we have no business on an active fucking runway.
Say again, actual.
I will PT you all until you fucking die!
Bravo's eyes on.
117,
I don't understand what the fuck is difficult about this.
0906, it's an enemy squad in the vicinity. Confirmed, hostile.
AO Southern.
Roger that, read back.
Tesla
One
3,
rifleman
full four
and
marker,
one RPG,
0906.
full force tracker marker 0906 136 173. Over.
That's
Tango Mike.
that's gonna be in our sector.
Good that you heard me. Now I don't have to send it on the radio.
This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, there are fucking roads all the way around this fucking airbase that lead out of here. We could have taken any of these fucking roads to get into this town.
Grid ref 136173 break. Consider it intersection of Arizona Avenue, Main Street. We got eyes on one RPG gunner and one rifleman standing right next to him. Over.
Well, I'll be there.
Advised, blue full market 0906 is an RPG gunner and a rifleman.
17 now.
Alright, well, I was excited. Now I'm just pissed off.
We're about 300 meters from Geforce. Bravo copies.
Alpha acknowledges.
Get set, guys.
Remember, driver gunner, you're staying in.
Let's go to work.
You're with me.
this move.
Spurs out.
Nice out.
Security out towards the town.
Alpha's out. Be advised, this over my driver. We understand it.
1-1, Mike's out.
1617.1.
Get some space in. Mike's out. 4-4 Mike's out.
On your right, troop.
Roger.
Northeast side of the
1117.
Vic.
1-1, be advised, you guys are
Right
taking
here.
point in this movement. I want you to keep your eyes peeled for IEDs. Anything that looks even remotely suspicious, call it up. Over.
You ready for this, bro?
Always.
Already.
Get the Vic back on the road. Stagger column left and right, gents.
Need to clear my area.
Roger that.
On me.
Clear the vehicle. Vehicle is moving. You need to move now.
What's happening, Wilbur? Hey, firm.
We're moving. Ooh, that was close.
Go, we can't fucking form up if we're all sitting still.
Alpha's moving.
1-1, get that Vic moving.
Move. Start moving with us. Move with us. Move online with us there, Pavin. Put your foot down on that baby.
I'm staying behind, 50 meters behind you.
He's good where he's at.
Are you making a right up here? I need you up here, Pavin. I'm being told to have you up here with us.
Oh yeah. Straight. I forgot. Careful. This is a danger vehicle to move.
Slow it up, Bravo. Slow it up.
Guerrero, stay with me.
Give me space when we are turning. This is a new vehicle.
Bravo.
I don't know why they want him up here this fucking close. Like, that second Vic is 50 meters behind us. We don't need him right on our nutsack.
Alright. We're on left. Not seeing it though.
Dude, we can't have the fucking truck like right on top of us like this. It defeats the whole fucking purpose of walking the vehicle in if it's just right next to us.
It's a 20 meter thing.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm being told from all the way up top.
Actually, are we still jogging this way into town, or are we walking?
So fucking stupid, dude. And then we're jogging too on top of it, like doing exactly what everybody was told not to fucking do.
Hey, Bravo. Over there. Keep some distance. Hold up.
Got civilians fleeing to the west. Guess we slow it the fuck down.
Walking pace, walking pace. I'm gonna take the gunner seat. I lost. Actually, scratch that.
Bravo, can you throw one of your guys in the gunner seat? Action, civilian.
Vehicle front.
He's turning around.
When the fuck just fired?
Someone just shot.
Don, get your fucking gun down.
Hold on.
Civilians.
Don, you can shoot.
Warning shot because you guys are not doing it. I put it across his
You better
windshield.
fucking swing that weapon.
Civilian in the middle of the road.
Hit your horn.
EPIEDs.
Sorry,
1-1,
don't know how.
EPIEDs.
Hold that Vic. Hold that Vic. Hold the convoy.
Make sure we're giving warning shots with EV, especially on
Go ahead and proceed. Back it up now.
Stop. Let's get some space. Now, keep moving.
Man, you guys need to fuck off from our formation. It defeats the purpose to have spacing if you're just gonna walk in here amongst us.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Abort that thing.
Alright, we need to try to find a way to cross that Vic across this road here.
Boffin, try to find an opening. I need you on the west side of that mosque. So left and left. I'm sorry, left, right, and down to the west side of the mosque.
Sorry, we're moving west first.
Yeah, go. Just get on the west side of that mosque. Go through the opening of the median.
Do not know how to honk.
Should be your fucking trigger
Same
button.
thing.
Where the fuck? Where is he going? West is the other fucking
He's
direction.
getting back on the road. He wants to get back on the road at the T intersection.
He's going. 1-3 going.
But I need you to walk off. I need you to walk off now.
Go.
Hey guys, move to your right.
Get out of here.
Guys, please step way to your right.
Go home.
Guys, get out the road.
No, get up to
Thank
the Vic.
you.
Get up to the Vic.
Move. Hey, back.
Bro, I need you up here.
I'm going.
Hold the Vic.
Get the infantry in front of the Vic and stay close to it. Why is the Vic on point?
We have infantry next to the Vic.
There you go, continue.
Actual, do you want us to get to the other side of this fucking...
I would stay ahead of this Vic.
We're at the first.
Slow it up. Do not pass me. If you pass me, you got a problem.
Are we fucking jogging or are we walking?
Stand by. We're still walking pace now.
Easy popping.
I'm just saying, want to keep the other guy in sight too.
Watch your right, please. You gotta go and yelling, Lee. I can't hear you.
This is fucking hopeless right now, and it's driving me insane because I can't just stop this and fix it because it's a fucking deployment, and I'm not allowed to just stop it and make on-the-spot fucking corrections, and it's driving me absolutely fucking insane.
Lee, get up on me.
Alright, we're holding for the rest of the task force to get online with us to our east. Keep an eye out to the fucking west here.
Oh god. Holy shit.
I got south, big building to our south.
Ready to lose my shit, brother.
Wait,
Alpha, keeping eyes on this fucking area to our south on the other side of this one.
out.
yeah, roger that, brother. We were looking down the road.
Around the bend here left.
Copy that, we're moving.
Alright, let's move that thing.
Guys. Active on jogging to get back ahead of the vehicle.
Hold at that T intersection. Which is right up ahead.
Well, I'm filling in right now, Zionite, so I'm not technically the fucking first sergeant.
Eyes on. Eyes on that civilian up ahead.
Copy that.
Stop the fucking vehicle. Don't just keep driving towards the dude that's fucking running at you. Fuck off.
Alpha, this is
Going into the mosque, leaving.
Go ahead, he's going in. Now hold the Vic.
Lee.
I'm gonna hold these civilians here for now.
Not holding them anywhere. It's not our fucking job.
I'm just making sure that they're not gonna cross into our line and run out of here like an asshole.
What?
Alpha, this is Guerrero. Recheck. 1.1.
Roger, I hear you.
Copy. Interrogative.
I want you to start looking in that
How should
direction.
I get to you
Make sure
guys?
nothing's
Not
popping
break
out of
immersion.
those windows.
Fine areas.
Havoc 1,
Where the fuck is he at?
be advised we're at
He's
full
at
security
base.
at all times when you're stopped.
Well, then you need to tell Actual you need a fucking tech insert.
Step by.
1317, send traffic.
Eyes down the sergeant or
Copy.
beside you.
Actually, I need a tech insert for Private Guerrero.
One, 1317, read back abandoned vehicle ahead of you on southbound road. Brake. Be advised, be cognizant of possible VBIED. Suggest wide berth. Say again, suggest wide berth. Over. Roger that. Also drop a marker on that shit and send it up when you do so. Over.
Connor, you watch that building behind the big 3-story.
Access Bravo, over. Be advised, I have a civilian
Private
watching
lead, there's no
us
reason to
during
tire out your
100
arms. You can
across
put the
a
muzzle
field,
down.
Standby range.
Yeah.
Range 181 meters.
Lee, get your gun down.
Civilian looks unarmed. He's just standing there watching us.
A fucking town full of people. There's a whole goddamn city watching
Yeah,
us
dude, they
right now.
tend to do that.
I'd be watching motherfuckers with machine guns walking down my main street too.
Alpha copies.
Copy. Roger that 1317. Read back 09er 25. Grid ref 1 tree 9er 179er. Over.
There's no reason to suspect it's enemy anything, then don't mark it with a red force marker on blue force.
Be advised, possible ID, blue for marker 09er 25. Read rep 139er 179er.
I take you heard that. I'm not even gonna tell you.
I don't know why there were just like 10 people stacked up on this corner, but if you guys have a corner and you see a bunch of fucking people behind you, tell them to fuck off and spread out.
Alpha, be advised. I got
Get to cover.
teleport, not to break immersion. What's your pause over?
So you can yell.
1117.
Grid reference 136177. Get here. Time now.
Get up on me.
Medical symbol to
You're
start.
saying it not to break immersion. Don't fucking say it. Jesus
Copy.
Christ.
Yes.
Get help Lee.
Gotta love the privates, bro. Gotta love them.
I don't love anything right now.
Right there with you.
Except for the idea of fucking chow when we get done.
Sergeant Muller, take a knee if you're going to be standing in the open and stay behind me.
Alright, we're about like a minute,
And
and then we're gonna move
standby
again.
movement.
Roger.
That's a friendly to the east.
That's a friendly to the east. Just be aware.
1417 is in traffic.
Bravo, go ahead and take your guy out of the gunner seat. Go back in the
John,
gunner
get
seat.
out of the Vic and rejoin us.
Pop it, don't move yet.
Roger that, we're swapping gunners.
Yep, see him.
Once he gets in, head south down that road.
Alright, we're heading south down his MSR.
Roger that
Let's go.
14, read back.
There we go. Get that gun looking where those shots are. Sounds like east.
Behind
Southeast.
defilade.
Yeah, those fuckers might climb that hill.
I don't see any movement up on that. Oh, I got movement fucking direct east.
Direct east.
I seen a motherfucker look like he was holding an AK-47 direct east on that white wall.
Get a bearing.
Fuck. Yeah, he just moved behind the fucking white wall at 096. I had a shot for half a second, but he's gone.
Alright, we're still walking here.
1117.
What was that bearing again?
Direct east. Civilian on the fucking truck? Yeah.
Go around him. Go around him.
Yeah, he's got a vest on. You guys need to fucking pay attention to what these dudes are wearing. Jesus.
Alright, let's hold up on this road.
Watching out
Very
to the
near
east.
intersection.
That's disabled Vic, possible ID.
Actually, be advised, we might have possible vehicle ID that's disabled to the west, over. Down the road, red Jeep, red Jeep.
Take a right, take a right. Push the Blue Force marker 0927. Stay weary of that Vic. Stay on. Hug my left. Hug my left. Pass it up on 50. Possible vehicle IED. Off the road to the right.
Very careful you don't get ran over. Something underneath that.
I don't see anything.
Right now, I didn't see anything inside when I peeked inside.
Mind
Stand by.
because I got actual close to me there. That's an IED and I want to move away from it.
Stand by, stand by.
Push past that vehicle. Push past this vehicle. Get away from that vehicle. It's bothering the fuck out of me.
Yeah, but actual is on the vehicle now.
He's in it with you?
No, yeah, he's behind me. It's right near my Vic.
Roger.
No, don't fucking.
It's gonna blow up. I'm like.
Hold there, it's plenty of range. Fucking 50 meters covers all the way the fuck back to where Bravo is.
Copy that.
Can you move it?
Motherfucker, if you're gonna be in point, stop looking behind you. Stay looking forward. Fucking make me nervous when you drop your sector like that.
That's why I was going to back up. Actually, we turning at some point. Right up here.
Left up here.
We gotta slack that vehicle off, man. We can't protect that thing if it's driving online with us.
Papa, give us some room, if you could, please.
Alright, pick it up. Just don't pass perimeter. He's right behind me on your left.
Yeah, got it.
There's a fucking RPG to the southeast.
Yeah, they just called that up. 1-3's been engaged.
Roger, they are closest element to the east.
AFR. Negative, 1-4 is. I thought 1-4 was supposed to be with us, but reason not.
Yeah, they're on the next road to our east.
Got it.
Parallel with us.
Watch your left every now and then, just in case somebody's like in between us and them.
Yeah.
Peek inside windows too, just just in case somebody's with a gun.
Fucking Mike needs to be on the other side of the road. Where's he at, troop?
This is Alpha. Just killed a guy pulling out an RPG. Fucking drop that thing.
Body on that wall.
Yeah, he's dead. See him?
Did he come from the right?
Yeah.
That's A firm.
Lee, get up on me. Don't get up on me.
I'm gonna push up to your right on this wall so I can look down that fucking road.
Do it, do it.
He's dead. Be advised. Bearing 080 on the wall. He came from the right side. Right next to that truck.
I got kind of shit eyes down the road here, but if we get Bravo pushed up on the other side, we can pull the truck up to this road and cover east and west on the fucking ASR here.
Push the Vic through the alleyway. Follow us. Alright, let's go. (0934) on that blue 4 marker. We're gonna go ahead and hit it, clear it out. Hold the Vic right before the compound. I'll let you know when to hold. I can't have you too close, you ain't gonna be able to shoot anything.
Come on, you troop.
Alright, actually, be advised. The guy with the RPG gun came from this compound. The front door's open and lines up where he went. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it.
Standing in front of the door.
Let's go.
You have friendlies 2 buildings over.
I saw them. They're whipping around.
Were you checking these buildings at all?
Try to push the Vic south. We're not. Just look inside if you can. Just peek inside.
Yeah, roger.
This door's open, bro. I think it has a
Vic back on the road behind 1-4.
Yeah, it looks clear.
Vic's back on the road, right behind 1-4. I don't want to be near that.
Fuck off those piles of trash.
Getting a little far from the truck.
We're just gonna do a Johnny Huey.
Actually, we're just gonna do a giant UE. We're gonna head back towards the Vic once we get past. Yeah, roger that.
Alright. Let's head back.
Alright, I'm stuck. I'm still stuck behind 1-4. Should I be moving from here? I got Bravo with near me.
I got my Vic right behind 1-4. Do you want him to move?
You guys are way off.
Yeah, stand by on a second.
Alright, we're going.
1-4, 1-1 over.
Alright, we're coming back to you. Just hold for now.
Copy.
Push up towards that team intersection.
Just tell me when we move.
Let's start with this guy.
I'll hold what you got. Get security west down the road with that Vic.
This is the baseline. Gonna be holding here.
On it.
Try to get the
Just push it down a little bit west if you can. Just nudge it up a little bit, like 5 meters.
Stand by. I'm gonna push across here behind them and set up kind of by this billboard.
When we get
Right behind it.
some roofs here, we are not allowed to get inside people's roofs.
Euro down the road west.
It's gonna be likely gonna be a no. I'm gonna ask. Access Bravo.
Ah, sorry, bro.
Truck is moving down there.
What do you got?
From 0.
Interrogative, I'm assuming.
Ural down the road to the west. It just pulled back behind the building. Fucking down there at the far end.
Don't worry.
Take a look.
Alright, the answer is
Oh, I see it.
is a negative.
Like his wheels are all fucked up.
Take contact from the side.
Actual is Alpha.
Good copy.
I'd be advised at 280 down the road west. I got a Ural. Looks like it's damaged. Civilian Vic.
Pot shots coming in from the east.
We just took shots.
Turn that fucking crow around to the east.
Turn that crow around to the east. That gun looking.
I'll keep security west.
Down, dude.
Bravo on me, we're pushing up to actual.
Get up, please.
What do we got out there?
What do we got?
Tops. To the west. Correction, east.
Roger, let me know if you drop a couple.
Yeah, lost eyes. You gonna be out definitely.
Copy that. Make sure your PID in. I see fucking sheeps. There's usually a fucking guy that walks them.
Copy.
1-1 Mike's all green, 10 times 12 bags.
Bro, you said you got a civilian Vic?
Yeah, it's still down there doing the fucking hokey pokey. Was he engaging fucking armed individuals? What? Because he didn't say shit. He just started shooting.
What, you're talking about?
Eyes on 1 times enemy casualty at this time. He's on the hill.
Yeah, he just. There you go. There's your answer. Definitely armed. Whoa.
North.
That is south.
Right next to me.
That's out to the south, southwest.
Southwest. Try to orient that vehicle so he can see southwest. 204, I'm hearing.
Actually, I'm hearing context 204.
I'm just keeping my eyes to the west. I got pretty good protection here.
Good. Oh, who threw smoke? I can't see shit.
Probably whoever the fuck was being shot at would be my guess.
1617 up
Is there a driver in that fucking civilian Vic, bro? You say?
There was. Stand by. Fucking asking me. You know you got the same fucking equipment I do. I can't really make out if there's a driver or not. I can see that his vehicle's all fucked up. Gunner, are you seeing anything out there in the hills?
Eyes on. Gauge you come out.
Light the fuck up.
Yes, Reynolds, please. Sit right in front of the fucking light machine gun pointed down the road.
We're gonna start clearing these buildings off to the southwest and start moving.
Roger.
Roger
Ready
that.
to move.
Vic, start following the Mansfield Trail. Where's your team?
My bad.
Let's go.
We got a compound we're gonna hit right here.
On you.
Go right. This is Alpha. We're at a compound.
Red
Need to move online with me, troop, not ahead of me.
1617.
I think you're right behind me.
Like we're clear.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna keep pushing southwest and clearing some buildings.
Bravo, is that fucking warehouse building clear next to you?
Your roll just pulled off to the northwest there. Sort of got on the road, but then veered off to the north.
Copy that.
Alright, we're good.
Any idea what's up with that shit out to the south that they were lighting up?
Looks like all enemies been suppressed. 1-3, I believe, or 1-4's taking care of it.
I believe it was 2 times thermal contacts.
Clear the compound of the building, coming back towards the road.
I believe on the hilltops. Towards south.
To the east.
Let Bravo take point.
Bravo, I'm trailing right behind you.
Do not get too far off from this vehicle. Do not get too far off.
Push that vehicle up. Push that vehicle up.
Bravo, hold real fast. Wait for that thing to get online.
Poppin', you're gonna push to the edge of that building on your left. You see it? You even got a flag on it, looks like. Alright, hold right there. Alright, go ahead and start swinging it south and start pushing off-road.
Bravo's looking like south.
Go ahead.
That was a shot that just came in.
This is Alpha, we just took a shot.
I didn't hear where it originated, but I'm gonna shift over to the right side of the truck because nobody's got fucking security over there.
I'm waiting. Keep pushing it south.
Which direction is it? Actually, we can get on this road.
Alright, once we get on this road, when Bravo holds, go ahead and hold with them. We're gonna get eyes south and east. That's where all the fighting's been happening so far. Alright, let's get 360 security. Bruins, find you a spot.
Fucking
Take this corner.
Take it. Done.
Jesus.
Take this corner.
Roger. Want somebody making sure they're keeping eyes down west.
Alpha's got it.
Hey, Lee, get secured in that hill over there.
Drone right above you.
yeah.
Stand.
You have any idea what they're engaging over there? Like what's going on?
Solely? Can you
Negative,
fill me in?
they're having radio comms with both those squads. They can't get any reports from them at this time.
Oh, Jesus.
Friendly's coming out. Friendly's coming out.
We got you.
1-7, you got any idea what's going on to our fucking east?
Say again?
You got any idea what's going on to our east? No? Okay, good talk.
You yelling?
I don't know.
I can hear him.
Yeah, well, you're not too far.
Be wary of rooftop, guys.
Yeah, I'm watching that big 3-4 story bastard up there with the little
Fucking
shit shack
fucking-
on top of it.
1-1, this is 1-7. 1-1, be advised, you still got at least one active shooter to the east of your pause, over.
Or south for 126.
Good to know mortars were coming in.
Get the gun looking east. I want thermal scan all of east. Let me know what you find.
Alpha copies.
On it.
Troop, keep an eye on my fucking left, man.
Sergeant Sullivan. Yes, Sergeant. If I was a single shooter and I was trying to get anybody long range, I'd either be hiding behind some of those trees right there or somewhere closer up that hill. Scan that whole entire side.
Ellie, get low.
Whoa. You seen that? Drew?
Explosions over
The
the
fucking
hill.
mortars?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's nice to fucking know that mortars were coming in. Nobody said shit to us about fucking Havoc 4 doing a fire mission.
Havoc 1.
Let me know what you see with those guns. I want you to scan from north all the way to the south. I want that mountain scan. Straight south where those mortars were landing. I'm seeing tracers fucking hitting it.
Copy that.
This is exactly why I want readbacks from everyone when I send shit out on 110.
Do we know what those mortars were?
I have no idea. Your fucking platoon sergeant's sitting right behind you.
Not you. I wasn't talking to.
Havoc 1, this is 1-7. I say again, we had friendly IDF
Fire mission.
inbounds on 09er.
There it is.
4-1, 09er, 4-2.
I just heard a fucking RPG launch.
1-3-4, 1-6-7, and south.
Havoc 4 fire missions against marksmen. Info market 0941.
Shit! It's to our south.
Find it.
Fuck, move.
From where?
They got this corner locked down. Stay behind the wall, stay behind the wall.
Run that fucking tree down if you have to.
I'm gonna shift down here to where this other opening is.
Move away from
Pop it, I need that pick moving. Hit the fucking horn, do whatever.
Where you want me to move?
Where he can fucking see contacts. Guerrero, guide him in. Wherever those contacts were coming from. You guys called out the tracers.
I had no eyes on anything up in the fucking hills right now. These fucking cocksuckers shoot and scoot.
Alright, we're holding. Guerrero, watch Bravo and Actual as they're moving. Make sure no one's in front of them.
Copy.
That's to our north.
Hearing shots to the north.
Actually, I'm hearing shots in north.
That's in the city.
Scan, bro.
Oh, there's so many trees that we cannot cover them.
Roger that. If you need to move around,
Are they
and adjust,
fucking
make
pushing out there?
Yeah, they want to go investigate.
Jesus fucking
Like
Christ,
20 meters
dude.
up, just up this little hill in front of us.
Go ahead and push to Bravo's location. They're at 136, 170. Go ahead and push there.
Alright, we gotta go, bro. We gotta go to Bravo.
Yep. Go ahead.
Running. Alpha copies. We'll get south.
Alright, when you park that thing, get eyes to the south. I guess for you and me too, bro. We gotta watch that mountaintop.
I will PT you all until you fucking die!
1617.1.
Get that vehicle a little bit closer to Bravo if you could, please.
Dude, if they're planting IEDs out here in the middle of the fucking forest, there's something wrong.
Would you put it past them?
Well, considering they've been able to outsmart us so far, yes.
One, this is 1-7.
Bad spot.
Where the fuck is 1-4 at?
1-1, this is 1-7.
I thought they were supposed to be fucking rolling with us
1-1,
tonight.
Get your vehicle driver to stop playing fucking whack-a-mole with that asset.
1-4 is 200 meters to your northwest.
6 is 7.1 cent traffic.
Troop, let me lay down there in front of you so I can cover out there to the west.
Pavin, bring that Vic over here towards the barriers, towards on my position.
I'm bringing back over here on the road by us.
Say again, are you saying the western corner of Maine and Colorado, over?
Shots north. I'm here. One comms.
Yeah, it's deep inside the city.
Right there, right there. Beautiful. Get eyes south.
See friendlies a ways to our north.
White smoke, about 150 meters down northwest.
Oh, there you are. Never mind. Disregard.
I can't see that.
I can't see that either.
That's white smoke within the city?
Yeah, within the city.
Do we know who that is to our north?
Oh, you know.
Actually, do we have any friendlies to north?
Well, I know we got friendlies. I can see them right now. They're moving east to west. I'm just trying to figure out, like, who the fuck is around us. Like, we've had no information come down at where we are in relation to everyone else.
So where are we in relation to everyone else?
I saw a truck and a squad, I believe, moving west from our last position, the last road we were on.
Yeah, they're moving along that road we were on, pushing westward. Sounds like they're fucking getting some.
We got 2 squads, friendlies to our northeast, about like 300 to 400 meters. And then friendlies to the straight north. 1-4 is right on the other side of that little mound. About like 100 meters. So we definitely got covered to north-northeast. We just got worried about the south end.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck is going on with 1-3?
I don't know.
Shit! It's out to our southeast.
Get his ass, bro.
Pushing right.
I believe I got one.
Troop, you with me?
Yeah, go.
He was moving,
No, hold that, Papa, hold that. Can't have you move out in the open. Where'd you kill that fucker?
Right here in front of us to the east.
There's one, there's more.
There's more on the right, on your right-hand side, right-hand side.
You good?
Yep.
Alright.
Contact RPK gunner, straight south. How copy, over?
Keep an eye on that. I'm looking out to the southeast here.
I got fucking
Definitely.
track moving his tree. 32 seconds. Good.
Should have Bravo move on you because you're on the horn.
Alright, we're good below the defilade.
We just had a scan, definitely. Alright, bring it back, let's go.
Be advised, we're clear out to the southeast, down the defilade. Contacts have been neutralized. How copy, over? We're pushing back.
Cover us.
That was cool. What do you think? Straight south around the mountain he came? They both came?
Yeah, or down from that fucking draw down there. Because we wouldn't have been able to see them moving down there.
I think they're behind this mountain.
How's the truck moving?
Where you going, Bobbin?
I'm moving the Vic behind the barrier.
Oh, okay.
Bergwall. Good to see you. Yeah, if you can like touch me up, please. Get tagged. Thanks. You're the best.
Just Brewer when I'm filling in. I don't know how many times we gotta fucking go over that, and the answer is no.
Copy.
Keep eyes down to the south again. You're doing a good job.
RPT you all until you fucking die!
Don't move the truck, because I'm on your fucking tire.
And if you're gonna move, let him know.
Yeah, let's get some security.
Asia,
yeah.
Lee, push up to those fucking trees right here. Get some behind your fucking cover.
Ooh.
On it.
Explosion in the sky.
Yeah, that was big.
That was fucking not good.
Yeah, hold here. Yeah. Somewhere. Get some security.
Actually, do we know what that was? That just went off?
RPG.
Are we hanging here for a while?
Yeah, I believe so.
1-4, be advised, we're trying to slowly move everything over to the west to cordon off the western side.
Oh,
of
shit,
the
never mind. I thought I had an E-tool on me.
Actually, are we hanging here for a while?
A firm for the time being over.
I got you, bro.
1-6 is 1-7.1. 6 requesting permission to go ahead and set up everyone on Tennessee Ave to stop the western flank. Over. 1-1, this is 1-7.
Troop, you're gonna have to move up a little bit. Get it more in the open, like right in there.
I need you to start moving, bearing 316, intersection of Tennessee Ave.
I think we're moving. Was that towards us? Could you hear him?
I don't know. I couldn't hear him over myself. I'm egotistical like a motherfucker.
Alright, we're moving. 316, start moving us out to the next intersection. 316.
Alpha copies,
We're just moving cross country, or were we using the fucking road?
Yeah, northwest.
Are we going across the road? Are we using the road, rather?
So I go off road?
Take the road. So take it straight west, push it north towards the first intersection.
I'm gonna shift over to the south side of the road.
Move up. I'm waiting for Bravo to move past me.
Bravo, go ahead and move past the Vic.
Alright, keep up with us. Alright, let's move.
Jog and pace, correct?
Be advised, I have not heard having 6 in a while.
Alright, move it up. Move the Vic up a little bit closer if you could.
Actually, there's a little bit just intersection.
A bird coming in?
Yeah, Black Hawk. North.
That's from the fucking south, it sounded like.
Gunner, get on
Southwest.
south. I want a thermal scan.
Scanning now.
That's fucking south-southeast.
141.
Suppress the fire.
Yeah, eyes on movement 137, top of the hill.
137, top of the hill.
From underneath you.
I'm gonna get up near this mound. Definitely. Right here, bro.
Just keep looking up there, I'm covering your right.
Right where he's landing straight, he's fucking decking something.
What do you got for me, girl?
With the contacts behind Def Lane.
This is Alpha, we're going across the board. Contacts push behind Defilade. We don't have line of sight on them at this time. Gunner's gonna continue scanning with thermals. You know he's gonna peek with an RPG over that fucking mountain.
Yep.
That is gonna be great. Be quick. Where's the Vic at, actually? Oh, he's in a great spot.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sure.
As soon as that A-10 flew over, they fucking opened up. Alpha copies.
you hit anybody, girl?
Unknown.
Roger.
Close his eyes and he was shooting.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Scared. Yeah.
Call in the A10 on them motherfuckers.
I was about to say the same thing or fucking have mortars hit it. Actual, this is Alpha. Calling it. See if we'll do it. By chance, can we get a cash strike behind the deflator of that mountain or mortars or something? Because I think they're behind there, waiting and planning for an attack. My psychic ball.
You leave my balls out of this.
They're psychic?
Can be.
Roger that.
There they are.
Who's this? What do we got?
No eyes.
Eyes on 160.
Bearing
160.
157.
Where the fuck did he just go?
Oh, he's gone.
Contact down.
Contact down there, actual. 160 on the top of the hill. Right at the downslope. Yeah, the mortars came in. Like Tepper, you ask, you get it in return. Oh!
You're on him, you're on him.
Say bye.
Where the fuck was he at?
155.
Contact down.
I'm gonna shift to your left a little bit.
Confirm.
Contact down. 155. I'll copy over. If those mortars could go 50 meters to the west, they'd be fucking dead on it. Roger, let me know if it comes in.
Another fire mission might be going out where the suckers were.
Roger.
Don't you think it'd be smart for the fucking squad to take the fucking mountaintop?
Fuck no, not when we can drop mortars on their ass.
Tell the other team there we need somebody watching the south road.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
No problem. They're covering west, but they're not watching the south.
Can you get...
We gotta make a big ass trees in front of us so we cannot see that to the south.
Apparently there's a fucking gun run coming in. Glad we got that fucking notice.
Yeah, just straight southbound. Roger, if you could maneuver one of your guys to do so. My gunner.
Yeah, they need to be on the roadside.
They're requesting me to be on the roadside.
Well, I'm gonna assume the motherfuckers up there to the south are either dead or running for their lives.
Yeah, guaranteed they're not getting up, bro. Actually, did you know about the A10 run? Shocker. Copy.
This is getting
Comm issues going up all the way
very
to CSA.
annoying.
Everyone's having issues.
That's amazing.
There's a lot of fire behind us.
Can the gunner say it? Or is he blocked?
It's back behind buildings and shit, man.
That's back at a previous location, isn't it?
Pretty much.
1-4. 1-4 is getting engaged.
Oh, dude, I'm seeing traces.
There's shit going down out to the east.
080, Tracer's coming across that hilltop. And it looks like the fog's rolling in.
Is that fog or is that smoke, bro?
That's fucking smoke.
That's a lot of fucking smoke.
That's smoke from Havoc 4. I think.
I don't know, dude. It's really wide. It's all the way to the left. Oh, it's depleting now. That was fucking strange.
I wish it was something as simple as the Dukes jamming the fucking radios. God, I wish it was that simple.
There's a guy on the rooftop of the sheds there behind us.
The Dukes don't jam our own radios.
Friendly, that is.
Copy that.
Or but might be the building afterwards.
Bro, you don't need a belt, do you?
Trying to tell me my pants are falling off my ass?
You look a little saggy.
Maybe I shit myself.
That's what I'm smelling. So do you need ammo?
No.
Yeah.
You're such a dick.
Fuck, man, I came out here with 1,200 rounds. Told me it was gonna be an easy walk through the fucking city, so I packed heavy.
Yeah, but you've been dropping fools like it's cool.
Yeah, except I've only shot at one motherfucker.
I thought you hit 2.
Well, I don't know if I hit that guy that was out there or if it was you. I was just laying down suppressing fire at him while I was getting on the fucking ground.
Probably was your round. That's the only way I found the fucker.
I couldn't tell if he was shooting at me or you, so I hit the deck, so you were a better target.
Odd shots coming from the hill to the way east. I don't know how far you can see there, Guerrero. See if you can get some thermals.
Yeah, I can't see that much, but I'll try.
Alright.
We don't have any friendlies on top of that hill to the way east HQs do.
God, I hope not.
Actual. We don't have any friendlies to the way east on the hilltop, do we?
Now we got no friendlies on top of that hill to the way east.
So if you see somebody on that hill, that's amazing.
At least I got some fucking shade.
Bro, I think that was fog. Looking at it now.
All I need now is a fucking little umbrella drink and good to go.
How's your security looking, Pablo? You comfortable?
Yep.
Alright, you could dismount, but just stay, near the fucking driver door of the truck. Just in case you do a quick move.
I'm all good.
Alright. You're comfortable?
Yeah, I got munchies and everything.
Okay.
Motherfucker, keep your hands off my beef jerky.
Was that yours?
Fucking ass be walking back to the fucking base.
Fucking Guerrero made that walk, right, Guerrero? Didn't you walk?
Yeah, that's a long fucking... Well, maybe he cut across the fucking runway like we did, and he got lucky and didn't get run over by a fucking A-10 or anything.
Here we go, back to work.
Shit. Scanning.
Is that 158?
158?
Contact down.
He's now dead.
Good shit.
Contact down 158. Okay.
There might be more.
Why, did you see more thermals?
I saw like another head pop up.
Alright. We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Keep scanning. It's from 158 all the way to the right. Just fucking scan down slow.
Good copy.
Say again, actual, didn't copy. A firm, possibly more, my gunner says, but he's scanning.
You're telling me that A10 run didn't do any fear in these guys?
Yeah, kept them away for a while. It's been fucking 10 minutes since they were popping up over there.
True that.
They probably think the fucking A10 went back home. Granted, it's only a, what, 30-second flight for the A10.
True. Speaking of the A10, I think I hear it.
Well, the motherfuckers never learn, man. He's had a whole goddamn battalion of infantry roll into this fucking airbase, and these cocksuckers are still popping off at the fucking mouth.
1 GBU would do it.
Stand by the move.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and regroup near the truck. So we're all together.
Moving.
Friendly.
1-1 copies. We're headed there now. 1-1 out.
Oh, y'all motherfuckers got a desk and shit?
Is that, I thought it was a piano.
Right.
Oh, is it a piano?
Start pushing north of this ASR. Time now. Over.
Oh, that's a fucking
Start
desk,
pushing
man.
north towards that ASR. Go ahead, Bobby.
Move away from the vehicle, please.
Get away from the vehicle.
Alright, we're moving.
We're going all the way back towards the mosque on the north side.
Roger, I'm gonna pull up the fucking rear since we had those guys fucking with us from the south.
Bravo, pick a side. You got 2 guys on both sides of the shoot. Let me know where you're taking. Copy that. Alpha will take the right.
Alright, let's take the right.
That was a big bada boom.
Where was that?
Out to the east, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Quick stop. Barrel was stabbed in the back.
Troop, you can probably lower your weapon.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna shift over to the left side. Nobody's on rear security on the left.
Copy that. Alright, let's go.
You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece.
Hey, Cy, with the 15. Thank you very much, brother. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a fucking Motrin after this.
Make sure you take this next right up
I
there.
appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much.
Copy. Alright, get in between me and that third guy there, Bobby. Alright, make this right. Civilian northeast laying down, he's... Truck west.
High low. High low. Hey, Lee, go high low.
Got no driver. Continue movement.
Where are we going, Axel?
Take your next left. Keep going down the road.
Alright, make sure you take the next left there, Papa.
Got it.
Get up here, get up here. You're good. Just stay a little bit behind me and you're fine.
Yeah, it's because we're pretty much alone in front. Everybody else is behind.
That's alright. They'll catch up.
I ain't crossing in front of that truck while it's rolling.
Hit that left.
Left.
Alright, just get us northwest that mosque all the way up to that 1-1 marker. You should be able to see it on your cTab in there.
Alright, Bravo size of
Whoa, what was that?
I'm out to the east.
Banger.
They're having all the fun.
I don't know. We dropped like 2 guys. Make it right, and then immediate left.
right here, and then the next left after.
Right banner, then immediate left. Poppin', once we get to that 1-1 position, we're gonna get security west, so set up like a blocking position for it.
Got it.
At that T intersection.
We're gonna be setting up freezing main post west.
Make sure you put that vehicle behind some cover at the T intersection and orient everybody to the west. You can hang right out here in the corner if you want, right here. So, find a spot for it.
We're staying on this side of the street.
Yeah, you can sit right here, on this side. You don't have to cross. You can take that, you can back it into where that wall is right there. Make sure you let them know that if that's something you want to do, I'll get them moved.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in here. Yeah, thank you.
I gotcha.
Guess we're just covering out to the west.
Turn the wheel the other, there you go. Right, back. Straight back. Beautiful, good. Kill it.
Hey, Troop, we got a little shed over here that we could use and cover west down this side of the fucking highway.
Let's go.
Cover
Wait.
west. Lee, I want you to get eyes down east.
Okay. Just, you know, I just had to check.
Down on the Washington north side of the MSR.
Alright, I'm gonna take a piss while I'm laying here.
Well,
Don't
what
tell
the fuck
anybody
are
I
you
pissed
towards
myself.
me?
Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
Right on that fucking wall.
We just had Alpha just
Guns
northwest,
noise.
they're moving clear. Pushing in with them.
This is Alpha, we're alright. The dude deaded himself. It wasn't me. Pushing in. Hold up. Hold up. Motherfucker's still alive. Hold on.
Suicide
No, he's not.
Detonate himself.
Fucking bitch.
We're clearing this compound.
He's aware.
Where you at, bro? He came from in here. Looks good on the right. You're good. You're good left.
Nice. Actual, this is Alpha.
Wait one.
He just fucking exploded. I think we hit his vest. I don't know, I had my eyes closed. Love you too. Alright. Alright, let's push it back. I'm done with this compound. Copy that. Alright, did you check yourself, by the way? No. Don't be leaking.
The fucker dead. Shot his vest.
Yeah, sorry guys. I know I was muted there because I was getting ready to go fucking take a piss. All right, I'm gonna hide in here and patch up and piss in the corner of their little shack here. All right, guys. Now I'll be right back.
Hey, Burgle?
Yeah.
He's inside. If you want to, you know, check his battle wound.
Ah. Who's inside?
Brewer. He's also pissing, so don't touch his. Don't touch him. Like, you know.
I got in there then.
You can help him shake. You're a doctor. You're good.
John, go.
Havoc one.
Make sure it's all good down there.
Side of this bush and
Yeah.
set up another trench.
I'll shut the door so you guys can be alone. All right, what's the plan here?
Once done is
We're just holding position here for now.
done,
Just
we're
holding a
gonna
blocking
trench
position, essentially
and the-
west. Make sure we're keeping eyes out every direction, though.
That guy scared the shit out of me, man.
Once Don has fucking completed that trench, I want you to move to the north side of the MSR and take up that trench.
How is he in there?
The test came back negative.
He's not pregnant?
Yep.
Fuck.
It's been lying to you this whole time.
You dick.
All right. Apologies, guys. We're back.
He's gonna be pissed as fuck when he finds out you've been behind him while he's pissing.
Bergie, you trying to look at my dick?
I already gave the exam, don't worry.
On your left.
Yeah,
Next
you're
time
not
you could-
pregnant, he said.
Next time, take your time a little bit. At least give me a fucking happy ending. Shit.
Northwestern side of the road.
15th servers just crashed. I heard they've been having a bunch of server issues, man. It sucks to hear about. I mean, most people would probably think that, like, I'd be happy about it or something because they're like a rival unit or some shit, but I'm not. Like, it sucks that they're going through that. Like, I feel bad for their guys. You know, it's no different than how I feel when our servers go down. So yeah, sucks to hear that. I mean, I don't know what all issues they're having. I know last I heard they were still running JSRS, which is not advisable, but I don't know. I mean,
Alright, Bravo, listen up, be advised. All friendly
if they reached out and, you know,
All friendly.
ask for some help, we'd provide it.
So if you see anything any other direction, call it out.
You transmitted exactly 0 of that on the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Fog.
All friendly assets are to the south of the road, so if you see anybody in other directions, call it out.
How about that?
Roger.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think that door was open before.
There goes Thunder out to her south.
Yep.
Fuck is he dropping flares?
Showing off again?
I was saying, motherfucker, if they got AA this close to the fucking airbase, we got problems. What the fuck?
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Hey, Ocho, with the 50 bomb. Thank you a ton, brother. That is a huge, huge help right now. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. God. I do a combat jack with Bergie watching? Maybe. Maybe I like it when somebody watches. Fuck. Be so judgmental, Caldwell. Dick.
Roger. All friendly assets
Yeah.
to the south.
Again, thank you, Ocho. I appreciate that, man.
What? He didn't even answer.
What are you laughing about? It worries me when you fucking laugh in a... Oh, shit.
What the fuck was that?
What? Bravo? Is that you?
Was that any of us? Be advised.
Is that one of you guys?
And it was Bravo.
That was a fucking hell of an ND, homie. That was like 4 fucking rounds.
What do you do? Fall asleep with his finger on the trigger?
Right?
Holy shit.
He's just testing us.
That ain't a fucking joke to be testing.
You're doing a test. I'm HIV positive. You got some fucking issues.
He's just fucking around.
Is everyone alright? Everyone green?
Dude,
My pants are brown, but I'm green.
Crow's green. Oh, green.
Alpha's green across the board.
It's like I haven't even left the base. This is a fucking ghost town.
Yeah, motherfuckers tend to leave when everybody starts shooting.
Ah, this is like normal for them. Got civilians fucking lying around on playing Baywatch models or something.
Baywatch? What the fuck?
That might have been the town retard. This town's probably got a couple of those.
Mike, green across the board, 10 times my bags over.
Well, I guess we fucking scared them all off.
It's too quiet. I don't like it.
There is nothing to scare off, like it's a fucking ghost town.
They were probably like, shit, these motherfuckers shoot at people by accident. They're just hanging out and they'll shoot at shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
It's one way to fucking scare the populace straight.
Yeah, these dudes will fucking fall asleep and kill my ass.
only movement I have is the fucking rabbit that's crossing the street.
You say the rabbit?
Yeah.
Is it? Can you see if it's got hostile intent?
It's showing its penis to me.
Feed it some lettuce.
Is it a black rabbit?
I'm not gonna answer that.
I'm just saying, if he's showing you his dick and he's black, that's hostile intent. Because you about to get fucked up.
No shit.
Material is
Roger.
not
Where's all the rest of the elements at? In reference to us.
South.
Roger.
Hey, somebody ND so Trooper can wake up again.
Mission complete.
Roger.
Mission complete.
Clear to
Clear disconnect.
go to conference room.
Conference room 1.
Roger.